Hi, in this tutorial we're going to talk about how EdPuzzle can be used to facilitate flipped classroom instruction. So the first thing you do is go to edpuzzle.com, and then once you're there you're going to have to create an account. Now I already have an account, but if I didn't I could click here, Start Teacher. If I'm a student I could click one here. Otherwise, up in the top corner I will log in. When I click log in, it's going to prompt me to declare if I'm a teacher or a student. In this case I will click that I'm a teacher. And then I would recommend logging in with Google. So if you do that, it'll just sync your credentials and you won't have to worry about another password. So click Google. Once you do that, it will take you to your interface. Now you can see here I have some videos I've already created in the middle, and I have a class over here at the side. Now I will want to create a new class. So if I click, so I'm just going to back up, if I click on this Add Class, then I can complete the necessary fields and add a new one. Here I've added a class called My Flipped Classroom. Now the next step, I will want to get a code to invite my students. Many times I don't need this, but this is where you'd find it, this code right here. You can also get this link to post in Schoology if you want, but I'd recommend the code. All right, then over in the top corner there's a create button. If I click create, I have a couple options. I can upload a video that I've already saved onto my computer, otherwise I can click new video. I'm going to click new video because I have my video in YouTube already. Then I'm going to go to YouTube and I'm going to click the share button and grab the web address for this video. I'll go back over to EdPuzzle. And now you can see that the screen that I'm at when I click new gives me a place where I could search for pre-made videos on some of these popular video channels if I wanted to. Otherwise I can paste in my link, which I've done here, and click the search button. Notice I also have the upload option here if I wanted to do it at this point. So then once I do that, it uploads or connects to my video that I have in YouTube, and here I can begin adding the functionality to my video. So the first thing I've done is I've grabbed these little red handles and I've trimmed the beginning and end. You don't have to do that, but you can crop it down so you're only using the pieces that you need. Then I can click play and let my video play to the point that I want to add my first question. I would pause it and then I would click the question mark up here on the top, and that will turn my cursor into this green question mark. I'll click that green question mark, and now I can choose what kind of question or comment I want. This one I chose the second option. It's a multiple choice question. I would type in my question, put in my answers. Notice the one with the green check is the correct answer. And if I wanted more options, I could click Add Answer here, and then I will click Save at the bottom. You can see that it has my question there. I'll click Continue, and it will keep playing my video. I would pause it again where I want my next question, click on the question mark, and then I can choose my next question type. In this case, I've chosen the question mark here, which is an open-ended question, and then I can save that. So you can do multiple choice or open-ended. Then I'll continue to play and pause here, and then I have another option. Instead of this box here, this normally would look like a little microphone, and that would happen when I click on this speaker icon. Now here I can record a comment that I want to appear at this point in the video. So the video will stop, then my recording will play. So if you were choosing a pre-recorded video, you could put your own commentary about that part of the video right there. As soon as your comment is done, it will continue playing again. So notice as soon as I click that microphone, it turns to the stop button. I'm recording, then I would click stop to finish the recording. All right, when it's all finished, you can see that I've got my points on my video here, and it is complete. I could have also chosen this microphone option. That's if I had no sound on my video, and then that would require me to record like a voice narration over the entire thing. But I could do that if I had like a slideshow. All right, so again, I can crop my video and then I can save it up at the top and click Finish. That then takes me to a screen where I can assign that video to a class. Remember, I created a class called My Flipped Classroom, so I'll check that one and click Send. Notice I do have Prevent Skipping checked here. That means that the student cannot drag the cursor ahead and skip ahead in the video. They have to watch the entire thing and answer all the questions. It will not let them just skip to the end. You can put a due date. I'm not going to do that in this case. So here it's been assigned. What I can do then is click the share button. That takes me to the screen where I have my embed code. So I would copy that embed code. I could link to the video too, but I prefer the embed code. Notice I can choose the size of my video. I can go small, medium, or large. Then I will go to Schoology. Once I'm in Schoology, I'm going to click Add Materials, and I'm going to add a page. I'll name my assignment. I'll just call it lesson number 1. I'll put some directions. And then I would recommend putting a series of X's where you want that video to appear. Because then what you will do is you'll click the bottom little dot over here, the one that's not filled in. That will take you into HTML view. And the reason I would do the X's is so you know where you want your video to be, because you have all this code. So highlight the X's and then do a Command V or Control V to paste in the code. And there's that code that I had. And then I will click that top dot to go back to my normal view. And you can see there's a placeholder there for my EdPuzzle. I will then click Create in Schoology, and my assignment has been created. Notice there's a link to the page. Now the student would log in, and they would go to the lesson there. They'd click on that, and that would take them to the page that actually looks like the start of the assignment. All right, so they'll go log into Schoology, go to my flipped classroom course. Now they're going to get here, and this is what they'll see the first time, especially if they don't have an account. If they already have an account and they're logged into Google, it may already show EdPuzzle here, but if not, they can simply come in here and click Login with Google. That will ask them to give permission. They can click Allow, and then notice they see the classroom there. Here's my student's name, Star Learner. There's a join here, so they want to join my flipped classroom. They'll click that join button and they're right in. Now if they need the code, you can give them the code, but I found that in this case I didn't need it at all. So now the student can just simply hit play. The video will play and it will stop when it gets to the first green question. The question will pop up. The student will need to answer the question and then click submit. Once they've clicked submit, they need to click the continue button, and then the video will continue playing on, and they will stop at each point in the video. When they're finished, the teacher can go back to their EdPuzzle assignments tab up here, and you will see that it shows it's 100% completed. So I only had one student in the class, but that student's completed it. Notice progress also lights here, so I can click on the progress button and it takes me to my analytics screen. So here's me, the teacher. It shows that I have not watched it, but Star Learner here has. He's watched the entire thing. There's a green check about a minute ago, and he got a grade of 50 out of 100. Well, that's because there was an open-ended question. Notice it says grade 1 over here. So if I click that grade 1, I can see Star Learner's question, and over here I can simply click the check to score it as correct, the X to be wrong, and here's his answer in the middle. I can also add a comment if I want. If you don't want to have to do that, just don't have open-ended questions. You can just do multiple choice. If I go back now, you can see that the score has changed to 100%. If I had more students in here, I could see at a quick glance how they've done. If I click on Star Learner's link here, it takes me to a deeper analytics page. I really like this. It shows me how many correct responses they got out of it. It also shows me the percent watched, 100%, and they got a grade of 100%. It shows me each of the answers, so I could see those as well. And I really like this part. It shows me the video progress, so you can see it's gone all the way across, but I can also see that that learner has watched a couple of these parts of the videos 2 and 3 times, so I can see when they've rewatched something. So very powerful analytics in here. This can be a great way to hold students accountable in a flipped classroom environment, and it gives you peace of mind that they're actually watching the videos that you've created. So good luck creating videos, using EdPuzzle to create some accountability and embed those into your Schoology course.